Do you sometimes wonder where your customers are hiding? In fact, it is often the case that we do not immediately come into contact with the people who would be interested in our offers, because it is not always easy to identify these customers exactly. Of course, today we have the possibility to use demographic data and also to place advertisements that are able to identify our potential customers in certain respects. However, due to the current developments in data protection and some technical changes in Google Ads or Facebook, even this is not always the best solution. But one thing always works particularly well, and that is the recommendation you get from a satisfied customer. However, many company owners shy away from asking their customers for a recommendation and feel that this is inappropriate. But there is a completely simple method like one nevertheless very effectively and also still sales promoting to convert prospects. Simply offer your customers contact via email. We do this as part of our premium course anyway to be able to guarantee email support. Of course, not all customers are always satisfied with everything, but we often receive very positive feedback via email. Probably it is the same with you, isn't it? And if a customer has already commented positively on an email, what's wrong with thanking them for their positive feedback and asking them if they'd like to make it official? For this purpose, we have a link in our email signature that leads directly to Google's official review page. This has several advantages directly. First, the customer has to log into Rate. This means that he cannot hide behind a pseudonym even if he wanted to harm you with a bad rating. Secondly, the rating page of Google is one of the ranking criteria for your positioning on Google. This means that if you have good ratings on the Google company page, you can expect that this will have a positive effect on the positioning of your company website. The third point is that most people are now trained to include online reviews as a decision criterion for their purchasing decisions. So, if you and your company are ever Googled and the Google company page is filled with positive reviews, this can boost confidence in you and your offerings even before a purchase is made. Of course, the request for such a customer review always contains a certain risk. After all, not all customers are always satisfied, but in return, it is usually the case that dissatisfied customers leave a review anyway, regardless of whether they asked for it or not. And if you have satisfied customers, why not give them the opportunity to counteract with the official, positive reviews? After all, if someone has already emailed you about how thrilled they are with you and your solutions, how do you think their official review will turn out? So, how do you use reviews for your own services or products in your business? Please email me your responses. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.